Hello, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading for February 19th to the 25th. This is for Aries and Aries rising, and we are going to jump right into it. Aries, I hope that you have been feeling some radical changes. I mean, all this activity that's been happening in Aquarius, a sign that is radical, right? So you could have had, with all these conjunctions that we've gone through, a lot of you could have conjured really deep desires, or they could have just happened. A lot of empowerment energy to Aquarius is, like I said, it's really like having this vision for your future, all right? Now it's acting upon it, all right? Because Sunday, before this week even begins, we moved into Pisces season, all right, on the 18th. And so this is very dreamy. This is the sun in Pisces. This is very intuitive energy, very spiritual energy. And, this is definitely going to, you're going to feel this. You're going to feel this a lot. Pisces is a native ruler of the 12th house. Saturn is there with you, and Neptune too. Remember that as well. They're all there in your 12th house, okay? So a lot of things can be happening behind the scenes for you. You could be having really deep, I'm feeling like a lot of nostalgia for the next few weeks. You could be having like a lot of nostalgic moments. The 12th house does rule the subconscious, so there could be a lot of unrooting things in order to move forward. Now, remember that I said Saturn is in Pisces. This is something to pay attention to because, Saturn is really just moving forward now, really marching forward, and you'll definitely feel it. Saturn is a planet that asks, it is a taskmaster planet, right? So a lot of responsibility that comes with Saturn. It really is. Just think about climbing a mountain, okay? How prepared are you? I mean, did you pack enough water? Are you wearing heels? Are you ready for this journey, right? Do you need to hire someone on TaskRabbit to just shout in a megaphone, go, 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 go? Because this is climbing up your mountain, okay? Climbing up your mountain right now. Especially because, and I bring this up specifically because we will have a Saturn Cazimi next week. We'll talk about that next week. But again, this is really you just moving through this energy and really unrooting things that you're just like, I need to let this go. There's a way that I'm thinking that I need to let go. There's even just trusting your intuition a lot more deeply. Okay, so now with this week, the first half of the week between the 19th and the 25th of February, first half of the week, we have the moon in Cancer. That's right. The moon rules Cancer. Okay, so this is the first half of the week. This is happening when we got the sun and Neptune in Pisces. Very watery, 2 water signs, okay? Very emotional. You could have this nurturing side of you come out. There could be a lot of emphasis and focus on family for you, Aries, okay? Family and home matters. Maybe parents, maybe your significant other, but home. There could be something home related happening here. Now, on the 21st, on Wednesday, Venus conjuncting Mars. We know this is a big deal. I've made it a big deal. It is a big deal. Now, there is something really, really radical about this, especially because Venus is conjuncting Mars in Aquarius. All right. So what makes this very interesting is Pluto is in the mix. It's like Pluto has joined their dance. It's a 3-way dance with Pluto here now too. Pluto all about that power and just boom, right? That charge about it. So it's going to be very interesting. Remember, Pluto in Aquarius is new for all of us. Anyone living alive. We have not had Pluto in Aquarius in 250 years. So you can't look back and say, okay, what happened the last time Venus conjuncted Mars while Pluto was in Aquarius, in my life? It's never happened. Pluto is freshly new in Aquarius. So what you can do, though, is create your path forward now, okay? Feel empowered and move forward. Now, what's really interesting about Venus conjuncting Mars for you, Aries, is it is happening in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes. Take that action. Take that action. The 11th house also rules friendships, groups you belong to, organizations you belong to. You could have a lot of moments around this time. It is a great aspect. There is a level of you could feel very charismatic around this time. You could feel others are being very charismatic too. There's everyone smiling at each other. But here's the thing. Mars is your ruling planet, okay? Mars is masculine. Mars is aggressive. Venus is feminine. Venus is diplomatic. Opposites do attract. Stars align when these two get together. Remember, by the way, they're in Aquarius. Aquarius basically rules space, okay, and astrology for sure. So you could even have like these kismet, cosmic moments around this time. This really is just a lot of chemistry, a lot of sexual chemistry for sure. It's Venus and Mars we're talking about. Friends could become lovers for some of y'all. But it is also, or you can meet someone in a group you belong to, or, maybe you should go out to, the roller skating club of, Minneapolis or something, like, and join that club. You'll meet your soulmate. You never know. You never know. Now, the other thing is creativity is so explosive right now. So use that to your advantage. Okay. There's so much creative energy around this time. And let me remind you, Venus is not conjuncting Mars again until January 2026. Okay. So use this moment. Okay. Especially if you're single. Remember, Aquarius does rule technology. All right. Dating apps. Big thing here. Big thing here. All right. Take the power in your hands, literally, because do you get that? Because your phone's in your hands. Anyway, on the 22nd, Aries, Mercury will enter Pisces. All right. So I really, when Mercury's in Pisces, I say this is poetry in motion. All right. This is a lot of like your imagination, intuition. You actually may dream a lot this time. And if you do, pay attention to your dreams. They're telling you things. All right. Your intuition. All right. Pay attention to your intuition. Now, dreams, as in like your dreams for your future as well, is happening too. So all that energy you put toward the things in terms of your vision, right? The things that you want to create for yourself, the path that you want to create for yourself for your future. Now, during Pisces season, now with Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, and the Sun in Pisces, really bring reality to the dreams that you want, to the vision that you created for yourself. All right. This is time to take action. Now on the 23rd, Venus is squaring Jupiter. I mean, you have to remember Jupiter and Saturn are very harmonious right now. And so you could have like a confidence boost around this time. This is an aspect, sure, it's a square, but this is just a square saying, go have fun. Okay. Just go have fun. Now, the big thing that's happening this weekend, the full moon in Virgo. Here's the thing. This is a very interesting full moon. All right. We are possibly going to, I might do a separate video on it. It's really big. The first things first, I want you to think about what happened around September 2023 for you. Okay. Around September 14th. What did you start around that time? What are seeds you planted around that time? I know for a lot of y'all, it's relationships. But here's the thing, or work related. You could have hired someone like an employee if you had, started, your own business or have your own business, or a CEO, or just think about what seeds you planted. You may see like bearing of the fruit around this time. This full moon is, very practical. It's all about like scheduling your routines, but also really reflecting. Remember, full moons illuminate. Now, the thing about this full moon in Virgo is that, Saturn's here, and Saturn, listen, it's going to be opposite this full moon and Mercury. So there could be something. Remember, full moons bring culmination. This is all happening in your sixth house of everyday activities, your routines, health and fitness. There is something that you may need to just, okay, time to let it go, okay, because you're creating this new path for you. There's almost this something that you got to let go. There's something that you got to put to bed. It's just time. It's time. You could, also receive some possibly important news around this time, but this full moon is really asking you to remember the phrase, patience is a virtue. There could be some moments where you may be like, okay, I gotta just be patient with this thing. But really it is like letting some things go. All right. Now, the good thing about this full moon is that Jupiter will trine it. Okay. So there is a sense of luck. You could get some luck around this time. So I do like that. It really is and it could be money, by the way. It could be money. Remember, Jupiter is in your second house of money and salary. There could be a new job coming up. There could be a promotion. There could be so many different things. You starting some new income stream. But remember, second house is also self-confidence, self-worth, self-value, things you value, things in your material world. So Aries, with that said, big full moon, okay? Big full moon in Virgo. let some things go. But you see, it's another big week. It's a really big week. Let's go ahead and get started. Aries, see what's going on for you. Again, this is for Aries and Aries rising. If you want to read for your moon, your Venus, all those other placements, if you know your birth chart, you are absolutely welcome to. All right, Aries, so let's get started. See what's going on for you. Let me push some of these things over. We have a co-host today who is sleeping on the job. And I think this is the first time in a while that she's come up. So, all right, Aries. Like I said earlier, no, I didn't say it earlier. I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I'm going to pull the screen down so you can see the cards. It really does give the best overview, in my opinion. If we need to pull clarifiers, we'll pull clarifiers. Aries. Also, you know I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. Are you excited, Aries, by the way, for the eclipse in your sign coming up in April? Y'all, can you believe it's just a few months away. Okay, so Aries, you're good. You're good. And you know, something new is coming. I hope you know that, right? You know that. It's almost like I don't even have to tell you that. You know there is this new thing happening in your life, and things are good. You just need to get out of your head. But listen, you've got so many planets now in your 12th house, which is, like I said, the subconscious, like things happening up here. So you may be in your head a little bit this week, but you're good. Let's get started. You did get the King of Cups. Okay. So I love what's happening here. I absolutely love what's happening here. The King of Cups. There is a sense of like having, one message coming through is don't bottle up any emotions now, especially with this full moon in Virgo. Let things go. Okay. Especially with Venus conjuncting Mars. Let some things feel empowered. Okay. And when you feel empowered, it's like you're blasting all this amazing energy in terms of like, I know who I am. I know what I want. I'm going for the things I want. Like, and when you have that, like your energy level's so high. So you do just tend to let the things go that you're just like, I don't need that in my life. But you do have the King of Cups. Absolutely love this. This is someone who is very emotionally stable. You can see him on turbulent waters. His throne, come on, take a look at the card. Look how turbulent the water is. Nothing is going to knock him off that throne. So this is a sense of that. Not only emotional stability, the King of Cups is very intuitive, very psychic. All right. So remember all that intuitive energy that you're going to feel this week. You're definitely going to feel it, especially like, even like creativity, imagination, but that spiritual energy that comes through too. Now, hello. 9 of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. You're good. You're absolutely good. What is it called? A far cry. What a far cry from having the 5 of Pentacles in your spread last week. Now you got the 9 of Pentacles. So when I say you are moving forward, you're moving forward. You are ascending. Listen, 9 of Pentacles. This is absolutely amazing, especially because this card is attributed to Venus in Virgo popping up during the full moon in Virgo for you this week. Now, you even see the symbol of Venus all over her gown. Absolutely love this. Remember, Venus is very active this week. That conjunction is really big, but this is a lot of, you know what this is? It's you needing to, and me asking you, pat yourself on your back. You've come a long way. All right. You've come a long way. This card is all about self-sufficiency. She is standing in that garden and all this abundance around her. She earned her spot here. Okay. There is no luck involved. This was working hard to get what you want, to feel this abundance in your life. And you may feel it this week, especially with Venus conjuncting your ruling planet. All right. Take advantage of that day of Wednesday. All right. Really, really take advantage of it. So it could be a lot of just like you, there is a lot of independence in this card. And remember, Venus conjuncting Mars is in Aquarius. We still have a lot of planets in Aquarius. Aquarius is all about freedom. Look how free she is. All right. A lot of enlightenment in this card as well, but really being like proud of yourself for coming this far. And you may, again, feel that energy of like feeling free and feeling like, oh, things are just good. It feels good to feel good. So, and money is a big thing here. It is Pentacles. So money and wealth could be a big thing for you. Remember, there's still a lot of activity in your second house, okay, of salary, income. But, even coming with the King of Cups here, and then you see the Page of Cups in your future. King of Cups is Scorpio. Page of Cups has a lot of Scorpio energy, all representing your 8th house of other people's money. So a lot of money energy across your spread here, across your cross. Now, you did get the devil. Not surprised. Remember what I said. Time to let some things go. It is going to be a week where, this conjunction is very powerful. And so it can be on a, sexual level as well, with Venus conjuncting Mars. You see the two people from the Lover's card chained to the devil here. All right. So all I'm going to say, it's your choice. Okay. This is just saying it's your choice. There may be something that, again, you may have to release, you may have to let go, something that could be draining you, something that could be even you exerting a lot of energy into something that you're like, is this working? Right? So it's up to you to decide. Every Aries is different. Okay. Every Aries is going to take a different message from this reading. So up to you to decide, what is that thing? This is all about, vices and addictions and bad behaviors, even pessimistic thinking. If you're thinking pessimistically, some of y'all may be thinking like, especially with, the Eight of Swords in your crown, but also all these planets in your 12th house, right? The 12th house, like I said, subconscious. What is the subconscious? It's where we store our memories that include low frequency energies, okay? Like fear and, anxiety, things like that. Like you just want to release those things. And so you have all this empowerment energy coming through this week and turning your dreams into reality this week. So remember, it's only going to be easier if you recognize what that thing is and let it go. Okay. Because you do have the Eight of Swords in your crown. Now the Eight of Swords, we call this a self-victim card. And so it is almost like there is this refusal to face some truths. There's this refusal to, see what's best for you. There's this almost like level of comfort in not confronting things that you need to. But you see the sword surrounding her. She put herself here. Those swords, she thinks it's a fortress, where the reality is, Aries, it's a prison. It's a prisoner of her thoughts. Swords are the mental suit. And again, with all these planets in your 12th house, and I wouldn't even get don't worry about that. There's always a reason why things are in a certain planet, or a certain sign and whatnot. But it is just uprooting things. And it's going to be, again, you have this choice to leave something behind that that's not serving you well. And once you do that, you can break free. You can see her feet are free. She can walk out anytime she wants. Again, choice. Your choice to do this. Now, you did get the Queen of Wands in the Rudier spread. I absolutely love this for you, Aries. I can't even. Queen of Wands is Aries. I hope you know that. And the Queen of Wands has this very entrepreneurial spirit. She's the most popular queen, the most charismatic queen. Remember, I said this week with Venus conjuncting Mars, that's exactly what it is. So there is a sense of you wanting to go toward the things that you want, taking action for those things, and really seeing things, your passions unfold in front of you. There's things you want for sure. Okay. This week, you will feel that. You'll feel like a magnet is what you're going to feel like. That's what the Queen of Wands is. She can get whatever she wants. You even see the sunflower in her hand, even in her throne too. Okay. You see the sunflowers in her throne, the same sunflowers you see in the actual sun card. This means that these sunflowers have the same powers of the sun: optimism, opportunity, abundance. So really, really saying that you can attract all those things. And there is a sense of you, I'm feeling that you already are, but a lot of it could just, you could be moving into these stages in your life where you're like, oh, okay, like now I'm going to be thinking about these things a little bit more seriously. And maybe there's a lot that's happening for you right now, Aries, but in the end, you did get the Page of Cups. In your future, you're good. There is something new. There is like this new compelling thing that's coming through. Really pay attention to your intuition. That, the Page of Cups, just like the King of Cups, very intuitive energy. Okay, very intuitive. He is very intuitive. A lot of creative energy. Okay, you see the fish popping out that cup and he's looking at that fish. He's talking to a fish. Who else does that? That's imagination. That's creativity, right? So use that energy this week, but pages are the messengers. Okay, so they bring in this new, not only fresh new energy, but messages. So again, trust your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. You could be getting messages this week. Really profound messages, and it can also happen in your physical world physical world, right? So email, text, you could be getting some messages coming through this week. So look forward to it, because there is a sense of you just now following your bliss, okay? But it takes a lot of like creativity and imagination to do that. Remember, everything that you've envisioned for yourself, really turning them into reality now, okay? Really, and it is a week where you may be even just wearing your heart on your sleeve, but definitely just spend some time, like if you find yourself in your head a little bit, maybe a lot of bit with the devil in your challenge area, analyze it and unroot things. Again, just get rid of the things that you no longer need. Let's get to your stuff. Aries. Oh my goodness. If you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know. Let me know what's going on. Talk to me, Aries. And if you are a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Let's see what's going on here. You're good. You're good. Who are you? Who are you, Aries? You're going to be climbing those mountains in like $300 hiking boots. You've got some, Task Rabbit helpers, like with gallons, like jugs of water coolers right by your side. Someone holding an umbrella. You're going to be fine. Look at this. You're absolutely good. Look, you got the 2 of Pentacles. Really interesting how it's moved, right? Are you paying attention? Did you see? Remember your last spread? This is really interesting. Okay, so it's still like there is a sense of like balance, and there is a sense. What it is this week, looking at your entire spread, a sense of something coming together now. Okay, so really put that energy toward it. All right, and if it needs it, this is all one of the most like imbalanced cards, right? You see the waves are different shapes, and he's tilted, he's got a foot off the ground. So there is a sense of like coming together, making sure that things are balanced in your life, okay? I am getting something like new opportunity. It's coming through, especially now, it's finding a way to balance that in your life, okay? So keep that in mind. There's also a sense of, even with the full moon in Virgo coming up, just remember, it's all about letting some things go. And a lot of it can be, again, with what's going on up here based on something in your physical reality now, okay? And that, as an example, let's say you went to, I don't know, equinox, and you had a really, really not great experience there. And you would say like, oh, I do not like equinox anymore. I'm never going to equinox again. But what you're doing is you are basing it on this one experience that's now planted in your subconscious, making you see every other equinox. I don't even know why I'm talking about equinox, but every other equinox is like a bad place when that's not the case. So it's like unrooting that thing, okay? Accepting what happened and moving forward so you don't see that way. So anyway, you did get the Queen of Pentacles, Aries. You're amazing. You're good. You're fine. You're good. You're absolutely good. Career's a big thing for y'all, isn't it? Yeah. It is. You had some big career moments in Capricorn season, but the reason I say that is because you now have 3 Capricorn cards, okay? And Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, all right? You can even see the symbol of the goat in her throne. But what's really interesting is Capricorn is your 10th house of career, public recognition, honors, achievements, awards. So there is a sense of like moving it in this direction, new direction, but there also is a sense of like really feeling comfortable with this world that you're building for yourself. Again, your physical reality. There's something you're building that is sustaining, that has it's like world building now. But remember what I said, the things that you've been envisioning, bringing them into your reality. A lot of fertility and growth with the Queen of Pentacles. All right, really, you can even see the same roses here as in like the Magician. I mean, there's so much happening in this card, but at the end of the day, it looks like you're really, really good when it comes to money, wealth, but also comfort, okay, in your physical world, stability in your physical world. There is a sense of like, Queen of Pentacles is a big provider, and she is someone who takes care of people because she has the resources to do that. And so it looks like that is definitely going to happen for you, as long as you take that action and get out of your head a little bit. I love the Queen of Pentacles here with the Page of Cups. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? That's absolutely amazing. The other thing is that looking at your entire spread here, there really, really is this sense of there could really be someone else involved. As in you meet someone that's adding value and wealth into your life, okay? That could possibly happen this week, especially with the Page of Cups in your future too. So if you are single, if you are looking for a new job, if you're looking for a new group to belong to, like the roller skate club of Massachusetts, wherever, what did I say, Minneapolis? Yeah, you're set up. Like it's like the universe is saying, here you go. It's really, really nice. But remember, let some things go in order for that to happen. You do have the Ace of Wands. You're good. Aries, you're good. You got the Ace of Wands. Just it's like, remember what I said, planting those seeds. And there is going to be some culmination with this full moon in Virgo, but plant some seeds down. Plant some seeds. It's almost like there is this big dream. There's this big passion of yours. And so focus on that and keep going. And I have no doubt you will, because in the end, you did get the Chariot and your final outcome. I absolutely love this for you. A lot of home energy. Again, you know, the Chariot is Cancer. I said Cancer. The moon will be Cancer for the first half of the week. That represents your fourth house. So a lot of home activity. You know, sometimes like, you know, when the Chariot comes up, a car could be something that is, you know, there's activity around that as well. But this really is just balancing those dualities in your life and really moving forward, learning a lot from everything that's happened in the past. Remember, having this breakthrough, especially up here, and unrooting things that you need to unroot so you can move forward. This is someone who is very just like, you know, inspirational too. Just someone who's gone beyond challenges and obstacles, and now is just like, I'm moving forward. Okay. It's all about that willpower, that determination. The last thing I'm going to show you, you see the Chariot here, which, by the way, actually, again, so you're getting what you want. All right. Especially if you think about your spread last week. And then now it's in your final outcome. And so it's moved up. All right. So this is really, it is all about your state of mind too. Okay. Because I think I pointed this out in your last reading. You see that he doesn't even hold reign. So how does he even control the sphinxes, right? With his mind. Okay. Mind power. Willpower. And so it is that state of mind moving forward, letting go of these things that maybe, you know, you may find yourself like thinking too much, or there is something that could be something that you're attached to that needs to let go. You need to let it go now, but it seems like you're gonna be fine. You're gonna tap into your, you know, inner Aries spirit, and whoosh, you're good. You're absolutely good here. I absolutely love this for you. It does look like some of y'all may be moving into unknown territory too, and that could be why you have the Eight of Swords in your crown as well. But, you know, like I said, the 12th house is hidden things. But again, as long as you're confident, as long as you have that like vision, you're going for it, you know what you want, and you're excited about this new adventure, you're absolutely good. And you definitely have new things coming through. I would not be surprised if they're people. Okay. So with that said, Aries, thanks so much. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what's going on. And if you are a subscriber, y'all are amazing. Next week, oh my goodness, are we already at, oh yeah. So next week is, we have the big Saturn Cazimi, Mercury Cazimi. Oh, we have a lot. All right. So we'll talk next week. All right. Thanks so much, Aries. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.